Starscream over for the team 2 are ready to go. That is such a good looking mount either way. It's very, very basic, but man, the Highland Drake looks so good. Death War, first up versus Birdie, the man trying to get himself an angle. See in a random trap, aim shot, hold on. I was gonna say he might have himself an angle. Come on, Ogre man, dude, he's just trying to get an opener. Come on, dude. That's how I feel like every time there's a rogue, this Ogre is basically the community. Oh, got himself an aim shot. Into a rapid fire. This is going to be a warrior charging and taking a bit of damage in the opener. Although the traps, he may want to kite the warrior towards all those traps in the corner. Birdie getting hit with a bleed. Death War is actually getting just absolutely ripped apart with a death shock. Not even the pet is participating in combat. It's just there for moral support as Death War just crushes through the hellbar of Birdie. Goes in for defensives. Stop yelling at us. The man is just yelling. You guys won't be able to hear it in the video side of things, but he keeps yelling in my ear. Why is he louder than normal? He's just so talkative today. Normally he says a word here and there, but now he's just all constantly in my ear. My left ear specifically. Birdie just trying to escape out of this as best as possible. Charge! Oh! Freezing trap stops it, but I think it's over still, right? Unless he's got something, anything? Yeah. As Death War does end up taking it. This is going to be, who else? It's going to be Saya, man, charges in, Death War, charging back in, no more trinkets available, no shot him, no nothing. May need to be looking for a big escape, stunner to Saya, got himself a bit of healing, defensive stance is available. I don't really know if you're going to be able to play around with defense here. I don't think you can stand toe-to-toe with Saya, especially, well, actually, no. Yeah, no, it's still going to be tough. I was going to say, well, at least he doesn't have Crusade, but yeah, a couple of those hammers are going to do it. Did you switch out to the log? The log? He's running with the log. Actual just log. Okay. Extension is going to be up next as a mage. By the way, I like your hat. I like your hat a lot. I like the whole red mug, by the way. Even the tabard. That's like what Shadowlandsy, right? That'll kind of sort of mildly fits together. I'd say it fits together. Breath on Josiah. Knock back immediately. We haven't seen a good... Actually, no. I was about to say we haven't seen a good fire mage in this in a while. But actually, we saw Ignis last week. So, yes, we have. It's going to be big damage onto extension, but the man got himself the altar. Hopefully, unless that was the altar. That clock is above your head. That is an altar. Okay. Still, mad damage on Saya, though, does not give this man a moment to breathe. He's just trying to stay away from Saya as best as possible and doesn't even get to sit ice block long at all, though. Got himself an invis, but I think it's over. Hammer. There goes the cheat death, unless you got shields. Oh, man, it is rough. It is rough. Saya giving the man finally a bit of a breather. Finally give this man even the smallest of a breather extension. Look at all this mana buns hungrily trying to catch back up here even a little bit. Got him some shields, got him some combust. Maybe can make some work off of this stun. Is it over? I was thinking it was going to be Blink. Maybe not running the Blink. Young is going to be up next though as an arcane mage. Man, the entire time I wanted to kind of go off on a tangent how mages are looking really, really good. Fire mages in particular in War Within, especially with Frostfire and the instant cast he could do. They are nutty, man. Young trying to see if he can get himself hopefully a better positional here. Kasaya back with wings, switching over from Crusade to 1 minute wings. He's a lot more aggressive. Just the demeanor of this man, because virtually with Crusade he's playing around the pillar, back it up out of there, trying to keep himself at bay until the right moment. With normal wings, he's just constantly in there. So you can only imagine how this man is going to be up in your face the whole time with the wings that are proc from Wake of Ashes, man. That is going to be wild. Arcane Blast on Josiah, Shield of Vengeance right afterwards, blind to fall as he got himself a bit of healing steering glare, making it hard for Young to really double up or say or do anything here. Does get himself blinks as well as a repositional. He could reverse blink still if he wanted to. I don't think he's gonna. Oh, he could still for health, because it technically does heal you. Ring of Frost does not connect on Saya again with them wings. Literally aggressive. He's not giving you a chance whatsoever. If he had a trinket, I feel like he would have blown trinket just to keep the pressure rolling on you. I feel like, or maybe not. Maybe that's why he bubbled and trinketed things before, because he's like, well, I got Crusade, I want to maximize damage. But here he can constantly maintain wings all the time, so he doesn't ever need to burn any immunity or trinkets to break on the CC just to capitalize on those wings since they're up all the time, essentially. Young got himself at least around the pillar. He got himself an angle whip. He got himself a line of sight spot that he can maybe use to evade Holy Saya once in a blue moon until the guy gets Judgment Ritual stun. Will blink out of it. Wake of Ashes does back up out of there. It's still damage from a distance. Trying to see if we can take him into a poly. It's going to be All the time for Young just to make sure he's actually safe. He doesn't want to fight side. Just gonna root him out. He's got a decent angle. Maybe you could use that angle to really put some damage into the guy. Shield of Vengeance with a Ring of Frost. Saya does have just enough space in order to get around it. And he's got himself maybe that range. Maybe potentially Wings does go for the trinket to break out of it. Polly doesn't actually go for Polly. One more hit is needed. Ice block. There goes. There goes the block. Saya could probably force him out of the block if he goes regenerating, right? Like if he just presses the button. Then Young will most likely be like, oh, I gotta interrupt it. I gotta get the value. There's just no shot, right? There's just no way. Saya with the Wings back up and available. Hand of Freedom getting stolen from the Paladin, but man, 6 minutes into the match, 30 seconds. I don't really know if Young has much here to, has anything in his back pocket that he could use to win the duel. Saya still got himself a bubble. He got himself laying hands, and that consistent pressure is just rough to deal with. At least it's not a big haymaker that is guaranteed to end ya. Bubble for Saya, just trying to end this right now. And it's going to be altered for Young, just trying to see if he could reposition. I feel like that bubble might have been a little aggressive because whoever's going to be up next is going to have a huge advantage over the Paladin. But Young, I mean, you can see just the difference, man. The gap between the two. Starscream charges in. No bubble to watch out against. Saya needs to find a way past this one. Immediate blades are up by the warrior. Saya with a shield of vengeance. Got him some wings, so he's got him some more consistency. Is that consistency going to be enough to fight through the consistent rampages of a warrior, though? Fear to follow right after. Hand of Freedom. It's got to be laying hands. Trying to see if he can back up out of it. Charges in and caps it out with Lamb charging in versus Starscream, who just sent everything. He's got defensives, though. So Starscream maybe could pick up a little bit of healing. That's going to be a stun. Cannot break out of it. Just getting separated away from him and the pet into a biting shot right after. Just locked out. Got a silence too. At least you can only a handful of things can really get locked out when you get fully silenced. Reflect. Freeze the trap back into Lamb though. That is so good. This is going to be wall defense up for Lamb. Starscream with a big defensive of his own as he's got himself a little bit of healing. Just a little more survivability. Living through every one of these explosives into a flanking strike. Still alive somehow. Got him some damage, but Lamb with that range with them explosive just keeps on chucking it over and over and over with Miko last one left over for the team too. It's got to go through Lamb. Got to go through War. Got to go through Cobra. That's a lot to get through, but he might be able to do it. Giving Lamb an opportunity here too to get a complete reset. Oh man, as Miko got himself, I like the batters. Still needs a fourth, I feel like. Actually, on this bridge, it is perfect. Look at that. He's got himself his own section of the map, his own arena, his own home base. He's like, you know what? I will defend my home. There it is. I marked the line in sand has been drawn. As the Lamb trying to see if it can assault his fortress. Man's got himself a defensive immediately into a chimeric silence. Miko jumping off of it, trying to get himself a bit of that range away from the pet, away from Lamb, loading up the pets with dots, which could be pretty good to chance for those. Back into Lamb, actually committing that damage onto the pet. Oh wait, hold on, Lamb. Was he DC'd for a second? Was he running in place? I hope not. Charges in. Okay, he's perfectly fine. He's living. He's trying to see if he can go for Turtle Shell. Drain Soul still draining him though. Hold on, through the turtle? Because of the soul rip, right? Is that what it is? That's kind of rough. That's kind of wild. Lamb is just dead. It's just over. Oh no. Miko just had to infect the pet. Let the infection spread. Literally a bioweapon off of the pet onto the hunter and just let him rot. Oh my god. Logosh is going to be up next. I like that mock setup you got going. Oh, even the hoodie thing you got going? That looks sick. Oh my god. I don't even know what mount would fit this. I think maybe like a golden scarab maybe. Miko with the wall, tanked up, full dots on her Logosh. He's gonna be able to at least get a drain on the guy even while he's in turtle. Breaking that turtle just to keep the pressure rolling. More to cold drain soul. I think it's over. Oh, the burst out of left field. Miko though sent with nothing left. He's having to slow down Cobra in the opener. Fully dotted the guy. He got reflect. I don't know if he reflected anything out of maybe a UA. Miko needs to find a way to keep himself healthy. He's gonna get the dots back on the Cobra, boarding out, and if he can stay away from Cobra, he might be okay. He just needs the dots to rot down Cobra. With the pet that can slow you down and suck up the CC, I don't know what you can do here. He needs to find a way to get heals. That's all he can do. Cobra jumping over on the other side of Miko, dropping up gates, mortal call. I think it's over. He does have human racial, but I think it's done. Drain soul last second. No, he's got a shield last moment. Drain soul. Portal. Huh. Portal opening up yet another bolt. I was thinking for a second, maybe there was an opportunity, man. Maybe there was an opportunity, but no. Saya taking 3 with plenty of damage, dude. Wings, normal wings instead of Crusade wings are. Brutal. I mean, you just bullied the mage, man. Axel just ran around bullying the poor mage guy. That is so rough. Is there people still fighting here? No, I think it's just some random meat just flying. That's fine too.